Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hejin Lee with a morning update for Bitcoin. Today, I want to share with you just a few variations, options of patterns that could be looked at. To do so, I'm going to just clean up this chart a little bit. Yesterday, we said, okay, we have 5, ABC, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it didn't put in a 5. That tells me that something else could be going on. And I'd like to share that what something else might be and see if that can help you augment your due diligence to make better decisions on your trades and investments. That is my primary objective. I'm not here to tell you when to buy and when to sell. I think that'll be silly because you don't want to just follow somebody. You want to be able to make your own decisions. You want to be able to do your own analysis. I think that's the most important thing to do from an ability perspective to gain. All right. Do you see a pattern? This pattern should be is bullish. I'll say that. And this pattern should be kind of like sticking out. Okay. If I draw a line across the tops of the prices here, and I'll make it white. Do you see a pattern now? You should. I've shown this many times. Okay, so here we have what we can call the left shoulder. And this left shoulder would be pretty complete for now. And then we have the head, right? So then the head, this is an inverted head and shoulders, bullish, inverted head and shoulders. And we have the right shoulder currently in development. If this is true, what we will probably get will be the left shoulder, head, and the right shoulder should finish to the effect of maybe it'll dip one more time and come back up. Now remember, for every pattern there are two requirements that I see. The pattern first has to complete. Then the pattern has to be confirmed. So the completion of the pattern is that every feature of the pattern on a price perspective has to be complete. So this right shoulder is not yet complete, so the pattern is not yet complete. But from a forward discernment perspective, we can see that this head and shoulders is pretty very handsome looking. It's just not complete. Then we need two types of confirmation. We need a volume confirmation. So let's take a look at this. All right. We know that the volume of the left shoulder goes approximately here, and yet the volume of the right shoulder goes higher than the left, which is good. And the projected volume of the right shoulder will be lower than the peak volume of the head. So we have already pretty much volume confirmation so far. If the volume height was higher than the volume height of the head, you would not be having a volume confirmation. I have seen plenty of head and shoulders without the volume confirmation still get confirmed on price. But if you want to be a stickler, you have to be looking for the volume confirmation. So far we have it. Is there a chance that this can screech higher than the highest peak on the volume on the head? Yes. And then that would invalidate the volume confirmation. Now, for example, let's say it just screeched high in an explosive rally and there's a green bar that just went higher than this one. Well, you don't have the volume confirmation, or the right shoulder finished over here. That's another potential. So it may already be done, but still, it's not complete or has not yet given a price confirmation. So there's volume confirmation and price confirmation. The price confirmation means that I'll make this blue. This horizontal line is called a neckline. The neckline has to be breached decisively by the price. That is a real ultimate confirmation saying the head and shoulder inverted bullish head and shoulder has been fully executed. All right, so let's zoom out a little bit on this. Let's get rid of the volume boxes because I can't, it's too busy then, the chart. Let's turn off the volume for now. All right, now let's do some measuring. If we go to the lowest point of the head and draw a vertical line up straight towards the neckline, let's make this, what is this, purple. And bring it to, oops, just want to copy that. Bring it to the approximate area that it'll probably break out at. That shows you the minimum one of this head and shoulders, and that's sitting at 8,200. Not 820. Okay, so that's the minimum one for the head and shoulders, inverted head and shoulders. Very nice pattern. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin Live will be launching on Monday, June 4th, next Monday. I'm very excited about that. We've been extremely busy trying to get that ready and set up, and it is going to be, I believe, a great value addition for any trader, investor, or even a newbie wanting to learn, because the focus of the site will be not only just spitting out analysis, but also a very didactic, very educational spin as well, to explain the steps of the analysis, to explain the steps of the counting for Elliott wave, etc., etc. So if you had signed up for the founders membership shortlist, the emails are out, and check your inbox. If you have not yet received an email and you did sign up, please let me know either in comments, and then I'll get back to you. But all the emails are out pretty much, and the founders membership is very limited, so first come, first serve. I just want to let you know that we're very excited to launch it on Monday, and all crypto analysis from hedging will be posted on Bitcoin Live. So Sunday evening, or rather Sunday morning, will probably be this Sunday will be the last day I will provide any crypto analysis. Steemit will be dedicated for stocks, commodities, and options, and I think people will find value in that as well. So I presented this inverted bullish head and shoulders. Now there is always an alternate to this. And that alternate, I just want to bring into your awareness so that you will be aware. Has to do with the following pattern. If I draw a line across the tops here, oops. it seems that if this pattern of an upward pointing wedge is correct, price has already broken decisively through the bottom trend line, the purple trend line. Now, one of the indications of a wedge like this is that it has bearish connotations, because as it's moving within this contracting line, it's running out of buyers, and then it seems like if this is correct, it ran out of buyers at this stage pretty far from the apex. When it's pretty far from the apex, that means it's really, the decline may not be sustainable. And the inverse of that, if it was downward wedge very far from the apex upwards breakout, the rise is not sustainable for a long time. Now, the other thing about any really triangle, and in this case, this particular upward pointing bearish wedge, is that the volume should be declining as the price gets closer to the apex. However, is that what we see? Not at all. Not exactly. Well, if we measure it from here, yes, okay. We did see a volume decline. And that volume decline was stopped with a explosive volume on the decline of the price, which decisively broke the lower trend line. What does this mean? So this is my alternate count I'm presenting. And the alternate count with this pattern price and ABC is a D wave breakout. Okay. Then what's happening is that there is a potential for this to decline further. And can we get another lower low beyond the 7,028 and 29? Yes. Can we go to the level that could be 88% of the retracement? Basically, remember when I said it'll go to probably that middle of this third cluster of support right here. That'll be about 88%. Can we do that again and go further down? Yes. And then from there, in other words, have it look like this. Yes, that needs to be put into your awareness until we break this top line resistance of the bull flag. And we are not there now. The 8,200 target will certainly enable that. But we need to keep this into your awareness, not lose focus on any one particular pathway and ignore everything else. Awareness is a key for any analyst. So we may go to the middle of this cluster of support if this pattern turns out to be what's executing right now. However, if it turns around and climbs back up again to 7,600, then the head and shoulders is in full effect, near ready for that breach of the neckline to become a bullish indicator. On a very longer term, nothing really has changed. Remember also how I drew this decline, one more wiggle and a squiggle on the MACD, and that decline might take it down to that 88% region of a retracement. Should you be panicking? Hell no. Look how bullish this is looking. It's a matter of time and patience and discipline, because time is on our side. And we may do a basin phase, just like I indicated already before, for maybe a potential second rounded price formation. No problem. Time is on our side. What do you have to lose? Except to gain on the potential of a massive breakout that's approaching. All right, this video is longer than usual, but I hope it helps. Have a wonderful day.